Finishing the MSQ for patch 6.2. Really been enjoying the story, and I really hope we get some nice teasers for what's coming next. So now we're back with Zero, and we're trying to feed her. Who are the ones there moving their bodies about? Is this some ritual related to eating? No, it's called dancing. Move their bodies bring pleasure to those who are watching. It's just a form of entertainment, part of our culture. How needlessly complicated. Yeah, simple pleasure just eating everything. Complicated diversions once? Washan Bazaar, where goods may be found. Alright. Alright, time to run. What are all these things for? What do you do here? Oh, shop. Buy and sell goods. This is early stage. Razahan serve as trading hub. You'll find not only local products, but wares from distant lands. Should mention that vendors generally only accept payment in coin or tombstone. If they're all you desire, I should take care of it. Yo, he's saying you can get whatever you want. So what tombstones are for voids that return with them on occasion? Huh. There's no shop on the 13th. Do you never make bargains if possessions are exchanged? I believe I should bear this in mind. With that, let's continue. Pros, we had a high crucible of alchemy. Okay. The heck is that? There, okay. Oh. I think it's crazy they're still making vessels for the guy. Creating my bodies to provide you with healing as well. Yeah, she didn't really say anything about that. Given a chance, many shed their bodies to claim stronger ones. Oh. Guess that would make sense. She wouldn't really be confused by that. A little rude, Zero. Come on now. She was just trying to be polite. Go back. I should have this one. Actually, I have no idea if I got this crystal or not. Oh, I don't think I have. Nope. Perfect. Alright, we have to go Mulberry trees, while the fruit are indeed edible, more importantly are the leaves, which feed the silkworms. Oh, okay. Bark of the tree possesses medicinal properties. Uh-oh, who's this boy? Oh yeah, but I think I forget these characters from the main storyline, but I forget exactly what arc they had. Of course, everyone's excited to see Astidian. Astidian paid you a visit. She is a new friend. Well, a teacher or friend is someone like to play with. I think Zero understands what play with means. Xeno seemed to be enjoying himself when he fought you. Is that the same thing? Yeah, more or less. I see, but what is having someone to play with so fulfilling? He traversed the great expanse while he risked life and limb for you. Xenos loved me. She looks so sad. Wow, not even a wave? Come on, man. What are you doing? My filters off? Good, they are. Good. You're seeing as I thought I understand the way of your worlds, but the more I learn, the more I realize how little I actually know. It's also strange. I find myself battered at every turn. I'm learning bit by bit. Yeah, maybe you won't stop trying to suck on our ether. Don't want that guy. Yes, guest chambers, please. Ooh, hopefully a cutscene.
So, what are your impressions of Radzatan?
There's a lot of mortals.
True.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
Promise you don't eat the guide.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. the Contra Memoria.
Contra Memoria. Alright.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
Okay.
The Asians. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
So Asius came, summoned primals.
Then you have faced the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer. When it seemed the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared. They who were blessed with a singular power, the power to bind the ether of Eidolons
Memoria.
within crystals known as Memoria. My mother was one such Memoriate, but in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness, as was I.
And so you were born part void sent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
Yeah, what happened? Probably not.
They did.
What?
They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed.
Hmm.
They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call void sent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Wow. That's like the raid. The Second Alliance raid.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
Wow.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity.
Wow.
Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through. And find my world changed beyond recognition, into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a void sent in full.
Follow the light.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
Are we gonna try to restore the 13th?
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. We warned that this will take a while.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. After which, some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light. Which gives me cause to hope the day may yet come when life springs forth anew in the 13th.
Oh, that's cool.
Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more.
I guess.
But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
This idiot is so cool.
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save that world.
What?
Be that as it may, we will have need of your power when next we face Voidsent.
Unless you can teach me the power.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more.
We can just give you food. It's fine.
I will consider this a deposit.
Oh, there we go. Guys, we're gonna try to restore the light. That is so cool. Is no one gonna say? You're just gonna walk right past? Okay, I was gonna say. You must have confidence will succeed. That will find balance and liberate my sister. I feel like he or his sister's gonna die. Meanwhile, yes. That's right. We took 2 of your elementals. What are you gonna do now?
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbariccia. Useless, the both of them.
'Twas no lie. They conspire with a Memoriat.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here.
That's right. I'm gonna kick your ass.
The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation.
I'm guessing that's the water elemental name.
There's
Yep.
sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience for scheming.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
Maybe ask him what the plan is first.
Cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Ha! Some excitement for a change.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps. The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause, and so you must fall.
That looks like okay.
What irony that the blessed damned should set us free. As I swore so long ago. The gate lies open. At long last, my ambition shall be fulfilled!
Oh shit. Oh, I cannot wait. Even realms long lost dark, they find in memory birth spark. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read all of this because this is. Yeah, I did tell you this throughout the whole game, but it just kind of get lost after you haven't played in forever. Definitely gotta read the concept stuff. Alright, well now we're to figure out the raid stuff. It's a real question. I'm guessing if you go to the Royal Sundered. Let's see if it's here or not. Where would it be? Maybe it'll be in... No. The old Charlatan. Or Charlian. Oh. Well, that is a... Okay, this is... The Island Sanctuary. Come to see Caesar's boutique in the flesh. My interesting more world famous silk socks? I mean, what? I don't want silk socks. Uh-oh. What do you want, Tataru? Island Sanctuary. I mean, hopefully I don't have to pay for this island. Yeah, I would love an island. For Baldness. Alright, you should be expecting us. Alright, let me look up the raid stuff real quick. Here, just give me a few moments. Oh, I've been muted this entire time. Yikes. Upon our expedition to Pandemonium, I could not help but be mystified at how strongly the warders we encountered felt for La Habrea, whether it be good or ill. Hesperdos and Eurystheus were two sides of the same coin. The former looked to his mentor with absolute devotion, while the latter looked to his father with bold hatred. One aspect is familiar, such you'd understand, but such extreme emotions toward a single individual are quite rare. The gratitude towards my mother and father, yet it all equals in the larger picture of the star. The view is not unique to myself, it's more or less accepted for the ways. Researchers seem to view La Habre with a feeling of approaching obsession. Whether driven by love or hate, they all have been drawn towards them. There are many other aspects of the failure of the facility's particulars I found troubling besides. Instead of the course of consideration, go straight to the source and pose my questions to a member of the words of La Habrea. My apologies for waiting. I understand you're conducting an investigation of Pandemonium and wish to know of its origins. Indeed. Why was it built? Facilities overseen by words of the library. After all, why keep it so close to Elpis, whose governing body has no say in day-to-day operations? Thought matters convenience, these creations were deemed failures by researchers of Elpis could easily be ushered into their new homes. As to my surprise when a trip to the archives revealed that many of the creations were sent from organizations beyond Elpis, including from the words of the library themselves. Huh. I cannot feel that the Academy and Ender fitting location. What does Elpis have that cannot be found there? As I've asked ourselves many times in recent years, alas, the nature of Pandemonium does not lend to itself to relocation. When it was first built, circumstances weren't as they were now. As you surmise, the majority of the creations kept within Pandemonium were sent from Elpis, okay? Yet, as years passed, interests changed. Failures and creations deemed too flawed, even to submit to Elpis, paradoxically grew the attention of Pandemonium researchers. Interesting. Quite the change. That decides which creation will be subject to research. Massa La Habre. Which authority is reserved for the chief keyword and has taken upon himself to step into that role. So if Pandemonium's research were being misused, it would be under La Habre's authority, correct? I know what you're not suggesting. The keywords also hold some sway with them. Not even Master Web would free from this scrutiny. All is well, really? All is well? Words did due diligence to confirm the identity of the sender. Who sent it? Blatant lie. Yeah, really. Alright, let's do. Just want to get a. No, I'm not joining this fate. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it. That was great. Now we're done the story, we can focus on the raid, so... If you stop by, great. If not, have a good one, guys.